Yeah, I was going to do one more here to wrap up the weekend. And I got to tell you, I went to the Quick Trip down the road. It's like, well, you probably need some beer, hamsters. You get some beers. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah. All right. So they didn't have my favorite beer. Well, they didn't have my favorite beer in a six pack. So there were some of these Guinness, Guinness extra stouts, but the can is fucking huge here. These are like torpedoes, for crying out loud. What the heck? It's not that I'm complaining. By the way, Sultanar, brewed in Ireland by Guinness and Co. St. James Gate, Dublin, Ireland. Brewers of distinction since a long time ago. I can't read it. 1759. Hello. Hey, fat dog. Thank you for coming by again. Maybe we can get canceled again, huh? Just kidding. It was your fault, man. It's your fault. DJ Ronnie G is in the building. Big nitrogen ass ball. Eric Zombro. Eric Zombro is here. How are you, man? Now you just got done building your house, I think, right? Congratulations on that. First Christmas in the house. Good to hear. Good to hear from you all the time. It's always a good time. I'm always up for getting canceled. Yeah, especially when someone else does. Oh no, you're evil. Grumpy old man, I believe, is in Australia. Hello, good morning. Or is in New Zealand. Well, it's somewhere down there. The other side of the flat earth. I mean, we can't get too crazy. Anyway, I was watching Bo on one of his. He just put it up, and there's Louise Perry, who, the Ronza man says, "I'm going to Colombia for Christmas. Good for you. New home down in Oklahoma. Well, good for you, man. Enjoy your first Christmas there. I guess this is my second Christmas here in St. Louis. So I still haven't turned on the fireplace. Oh, God. I don't even think I can show you. Hold on. Maybe I can. Probably just show big cans of Guinness beer here. Hold on. 1 second. Camera. Let's see here. Camera. Turn the camera on. How do you do that? I don't know. I'm sure yeah. Well, I guess it's too late for me now. It's too late. It's too late, baby. All right. Let's get to Bo and his that's Louise Perry anyway. Wrote the sexual revolution was a bad thing. So okay, baby.
Pause. Look at what this dude wrote.
Oh.
Hey, do you want to have Brian, you're up front, kind of like it, maybe.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
They do it to themselves. Oh, I love this channel.
I mean, that's the that's the interesting part about this whole thing with the women. There's a lot of some fembots or whatever out there. Oh, you hope women are. No, I don't want women to fail. I don't want women to get their hearts broken and their pies extended by all kinds of hundreds of dicks. The thing is, I think most people understand we're young at some point, we're stupid, and we do dumb things, right? We sleep with the bass player at 2:00 in the morning. Okay, all right. But that's an accident or a bad decision. It's not a fucking habit. A habit is modern women who don't seem to understand and don't take the lesson seriously. You see this guy over here? Got your heart broken by him. Remember this guy right here? Stop that. Don't do that. Stop. Avoid this kind of guy because he's just going to keep breaking your heart. And what do? They keep getting their pies stretched out and their heart broke because it's a choice, people. First one or two, you can go, okay, yeah, you're young, you're naive, you're stupid. We all make stupid mistakes. Okay, well, learn from your decision. Don't do that again. Nope. Doesn't seem to sink in. Doesn't seem to stick for some reason.
Thank you for whoever put me on FB Capital, guys. He only has 19 subs. Go show him some love. This guy just
FB
makes
Capital?
straight heat, dude.
FB Capital. FBE Capital right there. I don't have the link. I have Bo's link in the thing, but let me see if I can find that. I think I was watching this earlier today, actually. FBE Capital. Hold on. Capital. Yep. Let's see. FBE Capital. 20. Well, no, he's got 21,000 subscribers. What are you talking about, Bo? Okay. It's fine. FBE Capital. Yeah, he's got a bunch of subs. That's okay. That's cool. FBE Capital. Go there. All right, Bo. Continue.
So I'm in my car. I'm about to go
Oh, yeah.
home.
This poor woman here.
The date didn't happen. He texted me.
Now, she's an attractive enough woman. You know, she's a redhead. Yeah, but sure. But I mean, she seems nice enough and everything. Stop going for the fuck boys. Don't go after them because they're going to fuck you over. That is the way. Everybody would learn this lesson fairly easily, except some women don't seem to understand. You go to the scam lube shop or whatever, right? How many times you got to go to the scam lube shop to know they're a fucking scam? They don't actually change your oil. They don't change your filter. They don't lube your shit. They're a scam. You don't have to go there over and over again to understand this, do you? No. But for some reason, our modern women, the younger ladies, don't get it. Why is that? I'm not sure. I should talk to Barb and Carrie. I mean, they were young once, not anymore. What is it about the young female that doesn't seem to get the fucking message? And I don't say this from a position of hate. Oh, you hate these hoes. No. So what are you doing? I mean, you've got everything. You've got the whole enchilada. The entire world is right there before you. Anything you want could be yours, and they keep fucking it up. I don't understand it completely. Go ahead, Bo.
And it was a joke.
It's a small minority of men who get
Louise, how you doing?
pretty much all of the matching.
We both have the same type
Oh,
of man. Like
God. Oh, Jesus. Where's the emotional damage drop? Oh my God. Yeah, there's something going on here that gentlemen or ladies, if you're interested in other women, stay the fuck away from this beast. This one has mental problems. This one has a problem. Do not go there.
we like a nasty.
We like a criminal.
I don't need a man.
We're going to talk about cheating and how to get away with it.
Oh shit, dude.
I mean, this woman here in front of you on the screen. She just wants a decent guy to not fuck her over. That's it. She's not trying to cheat. She's not trying to be a hoe. She's not trying to. She just wants a decent guy. The problem is from her pool of options that she wants, there aren't as many decent guys there as she would like to. It's a 5%, guys. You know, she's not good looking. I'm sure she's smart and everything and fun and whatever. She just doesn't see the options in front of her. She only sees 5%. And those guys, unfortunately, have the option to fuck women like her over. It's a sad situation. It's sad because these guys do that, but it's even worse, in my opinion, because these women keep choosing them.
This is where we're headed. Steve the Yard Guy, thanks so much, brother. You want to buy her a beer? Yeah, W's for the last woman. Look, Katie, she straight soldier, dude. Wasn't putting up with any of that BS. Javi, thanks so much for the 2. Keep telling the brutal truth.
Yep.
Oh, this one's about to get brutal too. I can already tell.
Yeah, this poor
He
chick.
had no intention.
Sorry.
on showing up.
Okay, for all
And I mean, I feel bad about it. I do, as a fellow human. I don't want her to be happy or not happy and then sad. Used like a fucking Kleenex and thrown away. I don't like that. But you gotta not just look at the 5% of men. I mean, how long can you give the excuse? Well, I didn't know. I was naive. Come on now. In the age of Aquarius here with the fucking internet and all these videos from Bo and other people, me even, Undead Chronic, Hammerhand, all these guys, Turd Flinging Monkey, Sandman. How much more information do you need to stop doing the same fucking shit? It's not that hard. Go ahead.
all my girlies who are considering their first phase, do it.
Do not date a woman for 3 months.
No hoe phase. Number 1 on your list. Go ahead and write that down. Get a pencil. No hoe phase. 0. You can make a couple mistakes. You could fuck up a couple times. Okay, everybody understands that. No 300 bodies before you're 25. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna get a guy that's a decent man. Maybe a Christian or a religious man or somebody who isn't just a fucking asshole. You can't do this, girls. It's enough. Now, the fembots with their revolution and all this shit, okay, you guys got away with it for 40, 50 years. It's no longer acceptable. Well, probably never was acceptable. So you're running out of top shelf guys. Now you're coming down to average Joe and John here. It's not acceptable. You want to go get shit on in Dubai? Well, that's your business, but we don't want you. That's it. No discussion involved. You do that shit, it's over. That's it. Oh, but nothing. I don't fucking care. You go to Dubai on a shit cruise. That's it. Oh, I was finding myself. Well, good. I hope you found yourself, but you're not going to find yourself with me. It's not going to happen. I'll go find someone else. That's it.
Her.
So when you go hook up, you need to see it as sex and you're out.
Now, excuse me, gentlemen, perhaps ladies in the chat. Tell me how this is attractive. Tell me how this is somehow attractive. This woman went to a lot of work. She got the fake hair, plastic surgery, the filter. Tell me why she did this. Who is attracted to this? I just need to know that. Go on.
Sex and you're out.
And then ghost her for 4 days and dump her and then tell her it's just because you don't have romantic feelings for her.
Again,
I was always so curious, what it would be like to really get...
She's really cute, actually. The previous woman, dude, you can get away with 1 or 2. Once or twice. You got to learn the fucking lesson. You got to get there eventually. You can't keep making the same fucking mistake 400 times. Okay? Go on.
Get beaten by someone in a sexual way.
I spent 2 hours getting ready. I drove 25 minutes to get here.
Girl, you don't need no man. I do.
Okay, well then don't have one. That's good. You don't need. Fine. Good. Whatever. You go, Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Not need a man.
Now here's a attractive woman. She's got a little bit of ginger going on there. And what's the spewing bullshit we're gonna hear from this one? What's this fucking hatred she's got coming out her mouth here? Go ahead.
I can finance myself, I can myself, and I can feed myself.
Okay, she can pay her own bills, she can feed herself and fuck herself. Ooh. Do you need a medal? Would you like a fucking gold medal for being an adult? Oh, but what do you mean? You can fucking pay your own rent. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Yeah, great.
Like, I'm a single mom and I work from home.
Your choice. Sorry.
I'm trying to find a person, and listen, like I have a lot of hobbies, I have a lot of friends, but like right now,
Oh, are these all gingers? What's going on here? No, this girl here. Look at the nose, though. I don't know what's going on there, but she's got the pink nose. Maybe drinking,
through a really
having some
difficult
drinks.
time.
Emotional
Damage. Yeah.
Bruh.
Don't need no man.
That's what they keep talking about. Why does my body count matter? Because of this. Doesn't necessarily mean you got hosed down by 400 dicks. It means the baggage you carry with you for the rest of your life. You're going to make this guy that you eventually find and settle for, this beta loser or whatever, and you're going to fucking blame him for all the bullshit you yourself chose. How's that fair? How does that make any sense? You went through a bunch of bullshit, 300 dudes, 300 dicks. You got baggage. You need a fucking trailer to pull the baggage around. And you're wondering why guys are not into this. We don't need that. It's like there's nothing against you. You're cute and everything. You're fine. You got a trailer full of baggage. And you're going to blame whoever you finally settle down with for that. Why should I pay the price for something I didn't do? Just asking the question.
But it's crying over men.
Yep.
Damn, dude, the cope. The cope is unreal.
Yeah.
Imagine the friction they must feel in the depths of their soul that they have to verbalize how much they don't need a man and are crying on camera doing it.
And saying they want a man. Bit of a conundrum, isn't it? I don't need no man. But I really want one.
May end up 35 and single. So what?
Seeing my grandparents.
Yeah, this woman here. Yeah, it's sad. Again, how could you not feel something? You know, I mean, this poor woman here just torn up. You know?
You're gonna end up 35 and single. So what? And then the clock starts ticking, and then the eggs start freezing,
and then you get to be 35, and you're single, and suddenly it makes a real big fucking difference. Why is that, hamster? Because you're not 35 right now. You're 25. The future seems so far away, you don't care. It's like not investing in your 401k or your savings plan or whatever at work. Fuck it, I'll do it later. Really? Later arrives a lot faster than you can possibly imagine, if you know what I mean. Go on.
and then the 40% success rate hits you in the face, and now you're 38 and it's gone. I got no family, no kids. I'm collecting dogs, box wine, cats.
And who is happy about that? I am not happy about that. I want everybody to have joy and love in their life and just, live the best life. This is not the way to do it, ladies. You can't go out and fuck the world and expect some beta simp to sign on the dotted line at some point. It ain't going to happen. Now, 20, 30 years ago, yeah, you could probably find that. Not today. The internet, the knowledge people have been sharing between themselves. Why do you think the fucking fembots hate the manosphere? Does anyone have a clue? Anyone? Because we're sharing knowledge and saying, wait a minute, this is not all it's cracked up to be. It's not going to happen anymore. When you literally are alone at 35 and you cannot find anyone even to fuck you. That's the problem these women face. And a lot of it is their own fucking stupid decisions in life. Well, it's time to stop making stupid decisions. Go on.
Cat is laughing all the way to the bank.
Cousins, kids, and how happy they look, and I'm not gonna get to see that, witness that, experience that love.
Bruh.
I'm never good enough.
Let's look at the beaver here. Excuse me. Did you say beaver? Yes, I did.
Mind turning that down? I pulled you over? You got animals right in the back unbuckled, buddy.
Damn.
Consider this a warning. Drive safe.
Look at that beaver. Should be a ginger beaver.
Some laws are stupid. Having legal help with traffic violations is not.
Okay, so while we're on the topic, are you ready?
Michael's Great Big Holiday
Oh,
Sale
stop.
is going on now. Get 54 flow.
We're trying to have a moment here, and you're interrupting me with your ad. All right, here we go. Ready? The nectar of the gods.
Baking and party supplies. Shop great big savings on creative gifts in-store and online. Plus, earn up to 6% in Michael's Rewards on every purchase.
So, things aren't exactly going great for modern women in the world of dating, or for that matter, in life in general. And it's very tempting.
Yeah, we roasted that other chick. She had 2 videos how she was 1 in a million. Oh my God.
1 in a million. No. Sorry. No, you're not. Again, that doesn't discount what I said. I don't want people to be unhappy. I don't want these women to be sad and not have their families and everything. I don't. God damn it, we can't do anything about it. You've got to do something about it. Stop doing what you're doing. Don't smoke cigarettes for 50 years and then bitch at the tobacco companies for fucking getting lung cancer. See my point?
And then it cues to her crying in the bathroom how nobody will take her seriously. Please, dude.
To simply blame men for all of this pain and misery.
The problem with narcissistic, attractive men, I've been speaking a lot about.
Okay, well, here's the here's the problem. Well, one of them. Young women, modern women's, they tend to blame everything on someone else. It's not their fault. Someone else did this or someone else did that. I had nothing to do in it. I'm not an agent. Bullshit. The decisions you make are the decisions you make. Sure, Chad might have been an asshole and fucked and left and ghosted, whatever. Sure. Learn the lesson. Don't do that again. But it doesn't sink in, does it?
How awful men treat women.
Layman.
I met so many narcissistic.
Misogyny.
By the way, you notice the in the background, the drop there is misogamy. You know what misogamy is? I know you guys do because you're smart guys. Misogamy is the hatred of marriage. Not hating women, not hating the hoes, not hating the misogamy, the hatred of marriage. See, you learned something today. You didn't think you would, not here, huh?
Boys.
Here to prove that men are absolute garbage.
However, things are a bit
men are absolute garbage. The ones you choose probably are. Yeah.
more complicated than that. And more importantly, what most people fail to realize
guy.
is that change never happens in isolation. This means that when you change even just one variable in the world of dating.
I mean, is this like a is this like mostly a ginger stream with all these ginger girls? Oh God. Oh, thank you, Lord.
That already the
Thank you.
entire ecosystem changes. However, when you start around with all of the variables between men and women, then you really get going, and you have no idea what the outcome will be.
It's not at all what it used to be. Like first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby and the baby carriage. No, it is first comes sex, then comes ghosting, then comes emotional trauma and trust issues.
Now, hello. Excuse me.
Emotional damage.
Why is that? Sit down and think to yourself. Why? Why did it used to be love, marriage, baby carriage, and now it's who gives a fuck? Why? Well, it's exactly what the fembots wanted. No rules, no oppression, in quotes, of women. Go out there and have a free-for-all, right? They freed the women, those poor oppressed women. back with their revolution, go and fuck everybody you can get your hands on, because that's what men do. And when they want to get their insurance policy for the rest of their life, and I'm just saying that just to be stupid, you know what I'm saying? They're finding the men are not there anymore. Even the ones they don't want. Even the beta simp losers, so-called, we're just not there anymore. Don't want it. Don't need it. Why would I get married when you can take half of my shit and et cetera and so on? What's the point? You're giving up the poo-poo, the poom. You're giving it up without anything. So why should I sign up for something? Go ahead.
At least she admits she's got the trust issues and the damage, boys. Now you know what to avoid. Women that are deep in hookup culture.
Yep.
Nope. Absolutely.
But they bitch about it. Oh my God, these guys keep breaking my heart. And then fucking don't participate in that. Seems pretty simple. You don't want to die of lung cancer. Stop smoking. Don't sit there and bitch that you're dying of lung cancer if you smoked for 50 years. This is not that hard. It really isn't.
Deny them all, dude. It's a catch and release only. Because if you try to mount that on your wall, it's going to fall off, burn your house down, take half your money, take your kids away, and you're going to be like, rest in peace, the Green Ranger.
Actually, these two kids I know were in a band called the Fontaines. Fontaines. Sounds like it's spelled. Look them up. They have a song called like Catch and Release. It's good.
One of the goats. We don't want that story, boys. We want you to be alive and healthy and helping to leave the world in a better place, not exiting early.
What we need is healthy, sane women. Because we have some big shit we have to deal with coming up very shortly. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be here. I'm 58, so God only knows. I could die tomorrow. Who knows? But you young people have to deal with this shit. You're going to be here a lot longer than I am. We need sane, healthy people. That's what we need, including women, to not be all fucked up in the head. And I'm sorry to say it. In general, women today are fucking crazy. There's something wrong in the schmetzin. There's something going on. Too much dick. Too many heartbreaks. It breaks these women. It's a cancer that these women can avoid. We got to convince them this is a bad way to go. Don't go that way because you're going to get your blood. They don't believe it. Why should I have any consequences for my life? Because you will. You don't see 10 years from now. 35 is a million years away. It's coming. And when you're sad and lonely and you can't find a dude, not Chad, just average Joe, you can't even find. You're not going to like that situation. And we're rapidly getting there. Even average Joe, Brooklyn Joe works at the docks on the, during the week. He doesn't want this shit either. You got to make the change now. Stop it. Don't do this. Make your mistake once or twice and then go on with your life and be decent. Don't let this mental shit get in your head. Because it will. It's going to drive you fucking crazy. And we do not need you to be crazy, women. We need you to be sane and thinking straight. The future of this country and the world relies on you to be fucking clear thinking. Not all plugged up with Chad cum, if you know what I'm saying.
Because the fish you caught busted up your guts and knocked you out of the game permanently.
I don't know how to let somebody good in my life, so I just don't entertain anybody.
Okay, well, all right, I understand your point. Just don't entertain Chad. It's not as hard as you think. Really.
And in my experience,
I began to feel just disrespected by every single guy that I ever slept with. I always would feel
Gee, I wonder why. I have no idea. What could possibly be the reason for that? Well, it's got to be the patriarchy and the Jewish conspiracy or some shit, right? No, it's because you choose fucking bad men. But how do I know they're bad? Like this is, but you fucking know it. Listen to your grandma. Listen to your auntie. Listen to your mother. Listen to your father. They know. You just don't want to listen, do you?
like, as soon as I gave it up to a guy.
As soon as you fuck a dude, he leaves you. Why is that? Well, you're a fairly attractive woman. Let me see if I can scratch this up. Can I write an equation real quick? Can I get the whiteboard out to figure out what's going on with this one? I bet she just goes for the top 5% and she gets a few of those and they break her heart. Now every man fucking sucks. Am I in the ballpark? Yeah, am I around the target here?
I would just be like trash to the side. Like I was like disposable.
You know why that is? Because you were. You're dealing with Chad. You're dealing with the top 5% of men who have endless options. They're spinning plates. They have a fucking warehouse full of plates. And you somehow think you're special. You're not. Sorry. Hate to break the news to you.
Chad damage.
Emotional
damage. Yeah.
Do you see it every time I gave it up? Every time I gave it up to
Chad. Yeah.
Guy, he threw me away like trash. What happened to the strong, independent, sexually empowered boss babes? We can sleep around like men, rack up the body count, sis, go out, explore, get some experience, and have your
find myself. I just need to find myself
for fun.
Right.
Do they look like they're having fun?
No.
With the narrative
they look very unhappy. So you would think then, okay, we know what's causing all this unhappiness. So maybe these women could try something different. No. I'm going to find that needle in a haystack. You just wait.
Insult. Nah, don't.
You're not, though. Really. You're not. The Chads, who are decent men, good looking, decent, whatever, they're already snatched up. Girlfriend, do you hear me? Do you? No, you don't. You don't want to hear me.
Think so.
Nope.
And it was really affecting my mental health and like making myself confident.
Who would imagine that, being pumped and dumped by a bunch of Chads? Used like toilet paper. And your mental health was suffering from that. Oh. I can't imagine why.
Boys, get the likes up. We got to hit 600. Let's do it. Sheesh, dude.
Are you a whore now, Bo? Okay, I'll like your stream.
A lot worse.
Life is just really lonely. Just another holiday. I'm by myself.
All by yourself, really? All by yourself. How could you not feel some sympathy for this person? Maybe she wasn't a garden tool. We don't know. But you'd have to be, there's got to be something really weird, don't you think? That a woman, obviously pretty attractive, is all alone on Christmas. How is that? Now, for me, the hamster, I prefer being alone because I'm an asshole. But I don't think she wants to be alone.
So if you agree that modern dating is completely then drop a like and comment down below what you think is the main problem here. So you see, what initially started as women simply wanting sexual equality.
Yeah, there they are. Girls having fun. Great. Lovely. But it's the later fun that's a problem. That's where you get into some serious shit.
Daniel.
Freedom.
A common narrative that you'll hear is from progressives is that the sexual revolution was a great idea.
Oh, Louise, baby.
And it was a way of counteracting centuries of oppressive patriarchal repression.
Obviously, yeah, because all men regardless of status or what they look like. We're getting fucked like it's crazy. So here's what you got to do, girls. Here's what you got to do. You got to go fuck like those other men. All those men are out there doing shit. It was never true. It's a lie. Entirely false.
Has now morphed into women telling other women that they should have a hoe phase, date multiple men at once,
There's no hoe
and
phase.
definitely
No hoe phase.
never settle.
Nothing wrong with dating a bunch of men at the same time. Fucking them at the same time, however, is a problem. It's problematic, as the kids say. No.
I ended up hooking up with him on the beach and realizing that's a public place. But later that evening, I went to a party and I ended up hooking up with 2 other people.
Okay, she fucked 3 guys in 8 hours.
Judge me if you want.
We will. Yeah. Why do you think some of these little girls don't want to tell you their body count? Any ideas, boys? Anyone have a thought? No? 3 dudes in 1 night. Perfectly normal for these hoes.
No regrets.
Rotational dating in my life.
No regrets now, girl. No regrets now. Just wait till you're 35. Might be a different thing. Might have something else to worry about when you get that 10 years on you.
Life means that instead of me having.
Yeah. Yep.
Got smashed by Chad on the beach. Then I went to a party and got smashed by 2 more Chads.
3 dudes in 4 hours. Yes, of course. And you're going to be the mother of my children. I'm going to sign a contract that guarantees you win if you decide to go away. And you fucked 4 guys in 3 hours. What?
Bruh. Having 1 partner, I currently have 5 mini partners.
It's see you later season, on to the next. Because there are men literally everywhere.
There's 3 major reasons why monogamy is bullshit.
Oh, here's the biggest problem. I only have 1 more of these Guinness torpedoes left. So.
Deer populations really kind of shape the landscape
Hello, dear. Hello. How are
around
you?
them. We know that a lot of people love watching wildlife.
Yeah, I used to when I had the place in the country, I had like hundreds of deer because hamster, is well, I'm not gonna shoot them. You know what deer do though? Actually, this is weird, and maybe Thumper up in Michigan can verify this. They'll actually come up and lick your car in the winter for the salt. So it's the craziest fucking thing, right? I get up and going to work, and there's a deer licking my car in the winter because the salt.
Deer bring that kind of intrinsic social value.
If we're going to be in it to win,
Oh,
we
look
need
at the
everybody.
dearie.
We need
Look
the
at the
hunters.
cute little.
We need the nature watchers.
Look at that buffet on hooves.
We need the scientists, and we need to all come together
yummy.
to try to
I bet you could make a nice chili out of that little baby.
keep healthy deer in Missouri.
There you go.
A lot of families rely on venison as a healthy,
Oh, we have deer in Missouri. Okay.
lean protein source, and certainly the economic benefits of deer
In
hunting
Missouri.
are just astronomical in the state. There's so many businesses
Oh,
that
they're cute. Did he lose his lunch there? What happened?
rely on hunting for their livelihoods.
I'm sorry. Did I misgender that deer? It could be a girl with the things.
That's our goal: healthy deer in Missouri.
Healthy Missouri.
And
Okay.
healthy Missourians,
Oh, look at these.
because they
Oh, how
depend
you
on that
doing?
resource, and they
How
depend
you
on
doing?
us.
Well, who knew we were gonna have some deer corn on this stream tonight? All right. Yeah. Paid for by the hamster's taxes in Missouri. So, there you go.
We've gone from a society where men would have to bend over backwards just to get a phone number or to simply be allowed to hold a woman's hand to now being able to text a woman, hey, want to come over?
You want to
whenever
come and
you want to
Netflix
have
and chill?
sex.
I cannot tell you the last time I was asked out on an actual normal date.
Your experiences are mostly what? Guys just saying, hey, come over?
Yeah, that shit.
Now, this chick is 18. You can give her a little bit of a break. She's a young girl. She doesn't know shit. But come on now. Oh, I find it so surprising that the guys I really care about just text me once in a while. I'll go over and bang them, and it was Jesus Christ. Is this not obvious, lady, young woman? You're 18. You're an adult. You can vote. You can get a driver's license. You can do all that shit, and you still don't get it. Go on.
Yeah.
The effort required to get
Yeah,
laid nowadays
Chad.
is so low.
Well,
that
if you're Chad, yeah, that's true.
many guys feel perfectly comfortable saying the weirdest shit on dating apps or be as direct as possible.
They can go, meet up with a new woman every night, potentially. And
Not average men, Louise. Come on now. Come on. You're perpetuating the bullshit from the femba. Oh, men are out there all looking fucking da-da-da. No, it's not true. Tom Landry says they all look alike. Stop using facts. Stop it. Easter Sunday is in the building once again. Hello. Occasionally I stop by TYT and remind him. Oh, yeah, I hear you. Fat Dog. 18, she's young and healthy. You can, yeah, you could. Except for all the toxic chemicals she's probably imbibing to not get knocked up. I mean, that's another whole big freaking issue that nobody wants to talk about. All the estrogen and the progesterone and whatever the fucking in they're putting in through their bodies so they can fuck with abandon. It's amazing. Thumper, the sweaty fat guy, is here. They also trim the cedar trees as far as they can. Okay. Yeah, the deer do. Yeah, sure. Yeah. They'll pretty much eat everything. I think I told you I came home one night and I was next to a hunting area, public hunting area. And I literally, and I'm not exaggerating, there were 40 or so deer right in the freaking front yard, just sitting there. And it turned out that all of these deer had been injured, right? They had broken legs and they were shot and all kinds of shit. So I come in, I see all these eyes everywhere. So what the hell is this? It's a bunch of deer. And they hung out and left and they were chilling. It was fine. Rada, the submissive housewife. Hello. How are you, Rada? What's going on? I sent you an email from Thumper. Okay, you might like it. All right, I'll look at it. Thank you. Rabbit hole review. Rabbit hole reviews. Dating apps stopped being a good idea for men around the mid 2000s. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I would say things have gotten so out of fucking control. It's ridiculous to even try anymore. Well, what's the point? You're going to, okay, let's give the girls a fair hearing. Go ahead.
I think that, meet up.
Pause. Look at what this dude wrote. Hey, do you want to have sex? Brian, you're so up front, kind of like it, maybe.
Emotional
damage.
They do it to themselves.
Yep.
Go, meet up with a new woman every night.
I mean, what are we supposed to do? What is grandma supposed to do? And the auntie and the little young Louise, as an example. Hey, young Louise, don't give up the poo. Keep in your pants. Zip it up because you're less valuable if you fuck everything you meet. These women have been told that. They just don't fucking care. I'm not saying Louise in particular.
Potentially. And I think the problem with that is that it does encourage bad behavior from those men. Really rude, really explicit from the get-go, asking for nudes straight away.
Now, why do you suppose the top 2 or 3 or 4% of men whom all these women want to fuck can get away with some bullshit? I don't know. What a shocker. Let's draw out the Venn diagram. Any ideas? No? Why do these top shelf men, why do they get away with some of this bullshit? Anyone have any ideas? Can we? Really? I have no idea. I'm so lost.
Behavior then leads to most women feeling as if all that men want from them is sex and nothing else, which can become quite disheartening.
Yeah, well, it's
the intent to only use you for their sexual needs, it's gotcha, bitch. Very empty. Like it makes
Well, then don't do it then. Seems like a simple problem to solve. If you know these men just want to fuck you and leave you, don't fuck them. I know. Yeah. Common sense and logic is missing, it seems.
me feel worthless and like I have nothing
Well, then don't do that.
else to offer anybody.
And then just drops you like you're absolutely nothing. That truly does break your spirit.
Now, did you notice the tattoo on the woman? There'd be a start. Not this lady.
Else to offer anybody.
And then just
look at the tattoo. This was your first fucking problem. There may have been more. This is the first one. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? All right.
just drops you like you're absolutely nothing. That truly does break your spirit.
And then when they find out,
but you can't tell me what to do. You're an evil man. Okay, all right. Well, then do what you want. Go fuck whatever you can get your hands on when you're 35 and you got a bunch of cats. And your house smells like cat piss. And you can't even get a fucking loser to come over. Go right ahead. It's your thing.
like a real person with real feelings, they're like, oh no, I just wanted like a sex doll.
So who are you fucking? I mean, the answer is so obvious. Why do I have to keep saying it? Who are you going out with? Who are you letting use you like a fucking piece of toilet paper? Which part of the man, earth man, humanity are you allowing to do that? Is it the top 5% on a slow Tuesday? But it's the fault of men for that, right? Gotcha.
Doll that I could discard whenever I wanted. And I'm like, how the do you think that makes me feel?
Please explain to me how.
And don't deal with those men.
How the is this a win for modern women? It's not.
It's not.
Now, some of you might say, hey, you're wrong. This only works for the top 10% of men. Well, to that I say, them, man. Sorry, my came out.
Well, that's Rhonda Rusi taking care of that. She's now you talk about a tough woman. Rhonda is tougher than fuck. You don't want to mess with her.
But seriously, this is not about the adverse effects that modern is having on men, since it's not being sold to men.
Look, men get what they can. We don't get what we can. It's not like we're gonna die. You can't get a chick. Life goes on. Just saying.
The last 4.5 years, I've been on hundreds of dates.
Oh.
I would go on
Hundreds.
5, 6, 7 dates a week.
Can you even imagine, gentlemen? I can't speak for everybody here, but I can tell you I've probably been on 7 dates in my entire life. Imagine 7 dates a week. And she still can't find a keeper. I wonder if there's something going on there. Maybe.
I would much rather be alone than deal with some half-ass shit from a man.
That's why I see the point in some women participating in hookup culture. Like, I would not want to waste my time going on all these dates if really my end goal here is just to have sex.
Okay, well, at least she's honest. It's like, yeah, I don't care about this crap. I would just want to fuck. All right.
If they become your everything and you want them to be your everything, then you have it twisted.
Modern and hookup culture are specifically being sold to women as a positive and freeing force that is empowering to them. And the only question that I'm asking, is that actually the case, or is it setting them up for failure?
See, it's been sold as a freeing force. It's a positive. When yet, it doesn't free them at all, does it? But because it doesn't free them at all, it's the fault of men. You evil bastards, you.
Are we done pretending like that's empowering or even healthy?
Thank
because
you.
hookup culture benefits guys more than it will ever benefit girls. Guys
Right.
mainly just want sex. They rarely want commitment, but will do.
Top 5% of men, yes. Yeah. You, lady, you could find an attractive middle level man like that, but you don't want him. You could find a decent, loving, loyal, run out in front of a car, not to save your fucking life kind of man, and give his life for your life. You don't want him. Are we getting somewhere yet?
Practically anything to get laid.
Hookup culture has become very toxic, but nowadays there's no.
Now, did it become very toxic because suddenly the Chad and Tyrone and Abdul and Juan are not interested in you anymore? Just kind of curious about that.
Courting. There's no getting to know one another.
Oh, you mean you're going to be lonely at the end of the day, and Chad is not going to show up and take care of you at Christmas, or when you have the flu, or when you're shitting your pants because you have the coof. Shocker. Who could have ever seen this coming?
Whose fault is this?
The
Who
chicks.
gives it up for
The
free?
chicks. The
Thanks,
chicks.
IBZ. Who sold them the idea of women's empowerment?
Feminism. Evil, bitter, angry women.
What movement told them they could all be sexually liberated? Who gave up this enormous power?
You know, most of the feminists in the past were fucking wasn't good. It wasn't good.
To tell men.
And this woman's eyebrows are not. What the fuck are you doing? Really? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That the only way you get to get my number, hell, before that, the only way you get to even speak to me is getting my hand in marriage. They used to demand lifetime commitment.
Yes.
For you to get access to the box.
Yep.
Now they demand hookah and chill. Now they'll come over when you message them, hey, let's have sex on a
They
night.
don't even demand that. It's like, can we Netflix and chill? Because really, Chad, he's like, I'm playing video games with my bros. Come over at like 11. And they do. Oh, my God.
The price of poon has plummeted. It is bankrupt. It is worthless today.
Now, what happens when the supply goes up? Just saying. What happens? What's the curve there? Yeah? Anyone?
It's absolutely insane the things women used to be able to do as far as getting a man's commitment versus what they're able to do today. They've traded a man's commitment strictly for something transactional like money now. The only thing they can get from men, the only thing left they can literally weasel their way out from men is money. Look at
OnlyFans corn.
The OFans epidemic, the simping epidemic, all this shit, but it doesn't deal with men they want. They have to extract some sort of value from men today. So it's money, because commitment out the window. Men wised up. I don't need to give out my commitment because I'm still going to get laid. And then the sisterhood
That's top
just
shelf,
essentially
guys.
crabs in a bucket, because if she doesn't sleep with you, the next one will.
Now, let's be cynical, shall we? Who in their right mind, as a man who knows what's going on with respect to marriage divorce, who in God's name would sign on the dotted line for fucks? What are you thinking, man? Well, my Southern Baptist Jesus telling me, what's wrong with you? There's something wrong in your head. Why the fuck would you sign a one-way contract? What is the point? In some cases, even average Joe and Jackson down there in Alabama can get some punyata. Why the fuck would you sign a contract with the government? For what? What's the point? Why would you do that? Well, I want to have me some children. And okay, that's probably about the only reason you want to have some children. But you think Mama Bear is going to just stay at home? And no, it's just women done all fuck this all up.
Advent a Tinder. Good luck, dude. Demanding anything today. Jesus.
People want to do nowadays is meet up and
I'm not good with hookups because I'm I want to cuddle and know about your day. And then they just look at me crazy. So then I look stupid.
So you should pick other dudes then. Should go for average Jack. He's going to treat you well.
Feel stupid and then I
But I don't want that. I want top shelf Jack. God.
Because they just want to.
Now, even though I'm also one of those evil creatures called men, that doesn't mean that I reject in general. It is modern day specifically that I have a problem with. Women having equal rights to men and being equally respected is a no-brainer. However, that is not what modern is about.
Yeah, this is a big problem. Women don't quite understand it yet, but they're unfortunately they're going to in a bad way. When they can't even find average fucking Joe when they're 35 to put a ring on it. Women have done this to themselves. This is not the man. This is not patriarchy. This is not evil.
Okay. What does is simultaneously teach women to detest masculine traits in men, but cultivate them in themselves. So, for instance, a man that sexualizes women is misogynistic, but a woman.
Chat, and this one's for the editors too. You have to literally blur out YIHFNism. You have to blur this phrase out or YouTube demonetizes your video. I'm so not joking. I've covered this woman before with this exact video. She's a psychologist giving women advice on what to do. Men too, on TikTok. Mm-hmm. They demonetize me and penalize the channel. So for the editors that are watching, completely blur out this little section right here so people can't read it. It's that stupid on this platform. Yeah. And having said that, if you haven't already, go on Locals, dude, and be a part of Discord as well. That's the most support we're going to get from you guys.
All right, there's Bo's his sales pitch. Bo, Tribe of Men. What is his channel called? Tribe of Men, I think. So go there. And let's talk to some folks here. Mr. Hemi Speed 4 gets at least C note per trip. Well, when you can give the hamster D, you gotta expect some payment. Yeah. Ocean hedonist, it's feminism. You fucking right it is. Absolutely. Without question. These girls have been misled into bullshit. And it's all a plan, but I'm not going to get all lizard peaceful with the aluminum foil. Hemi and Brandon says, no, say you're not. Yeah, that's true. But you do drive a truck, Brandon. So, I mean, there's that. Those lizard rats or yard whores or whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, there's always that. Lizard people, exactly. All right. You guys, thank you. Have a good night. I will maybe see you tomorrow. Maybe later. Who knows? It's going to be exciting regardless. All right. Take care. God bless. See ya.